Very much for the forums. This is fantastic. My name is Jack Hawkins and I am the Yakima County Coroner. I'd like to explain the coroner's duties and responsibilities. A lot of people don't understand that. The coroner is the chief death investigator in Yakima County. The coroner is responsible for conducting an independent death investigation on every death in Yakima County. The coroner is part of the Law and Justice Division, along with the Sheriff's Department, the prosecutor, and the courts. When I get a call to go to a scene, that body cannot be moved until I get there. I start my investigation. I determine whether it's a natural death, an accident, a homicide, a suicide, a drug overdose, could be a motor vehicle death. This is why the coroner must have the extensive training and experience to conduct that criminal death investigation. That's his prime responsibility. I have 25 years of law enforcement experience. I have 11 years in the coroner's office. I have 9 years as a coroner, 2 as the chief deputy coroner. My extensive training allows me to analyze death scenes, motor vehicle scenes, and to be able to testify in court and identify remains. The coroner's office is twofold. You have the medical part, which is autopsies, and is conducted by a forensic pathologist who we hire. And then the coroner leads the investigation from there. I have very extensive experience with relationships with the law enforcement up and down the valley. I have investigated over 6,500 death investigations in Yakima County, homicides, accident, suicide, any kind of death. I'm responsible for the creation of the Yakima County Morgue. My office also is responsible for returning unclaimed cremated remains to their family. With my extensive experience, I am able to be the last word for your lost loved ones. Thank you. Questions? I have one question that's been asked to me a number of times I'd like to answer. Can I do that? Yes, I do know what the question is. I've been asked, what happens, is it ever happened if something happens to the sheriff and he can't continue? Yes, that has happened. Leonard Birkenheim is the coroner. The coroner is appointed to run the sheriff's office. This is handled by an RCW, which is a state law. And he is in charge of the sheriff's office until the commissioner can appoint a sheriff to continue. It usually takes 2 to 3 months, but that has happened. So you need somebody with law enforcement experience. Thank you.
Everybody, first of all, I want to thank the Spring Creek Ranch for opening this up for us. This is awesome. Thank you for the weather. That was great. Not so much smoke. When I worked for the Forest Service, he uses, somebody asked if you smoked or whatever. Yeah, 2 or 3 acres a day. So first I want to start off by introducing my family, my beautiful family I am very proud of. They're my biggest fans. And actually, when they say they're going to vote for you, they actually vote for you. So it's been pretty nice. So that I am running for Yakima County Coroner. I am 51 years old. I have 5 boys total. Our youngest is a YPD officer, and he is out working today, doing his job, which is pretty awesome. As a paramedic, well, first of all, I had 28 years pre-hospital medicine, 16 years as a paramedic in Yakima County I've served. I have extensive knowledge with pharmacology, anatomy and physiology, pharmacokinetics, kinematics. That's where when someone gets in a car accident, what it does to the body. I am I'll go back. About a year ago, I had a conversation with law enforcement. And it was apparent to me with this conversation that there needed to be a new idea, new face, less turmoil, and transparency within the coroner's office. And so I I would run. And the family dynamics was perfect at that time. I am very, thank you. I am very excited to be running for the coroner's office. I know going against an incumbent is a very, very difficult task, and I'm up for it. I believe that as things go forward, my name is Jim Curtis. Vote for Jim Curtis, Yakima County Coroner. That was very gracious. Thank you. I'd love to have questions.
What do you think is the most important issue in the coroner's office that you would like to fix or correct? Most important to you or the citizens of this?
The question is, what do I think is most important? Most important issue coming to
internal issue in
the coroner's office. So I would say, for me, looking out or as outside looking into the coroner's office, is going to be community trust. That's going to be one of the biggest hurdles I think that is going to have to happen, and that can happen with time. As with any relationship, when there's damage to community trust, it takes time to rebuild that, to get the healing and repair done. I think I could do that. I know I can do that. I bring with prompt service, proven professionalism, and transparency. I think are some good starts for that. Thank you for the question. Anyone else? Well, my name is Jim Curtis. Vote for Jim Curtis, Yakima County Coroner. Thank you. Have a good night.